Hey, give a couple seconds to get everything going here. Takes a bit. So let's see. Here we go. In case you're new to that, you only get that on the replay because people aren't jumping on fast enough. So I have to do the sound effects when I share it to the groups. We'll just wait a couple minutes or so. See if anyone's coming on tonight. Oh, look, there's someone. Hey, if you come on, say hello. Say hello. So, getting down to the day. How was your day? Hey, Steph. Sister, how's it going? How was your day today? It's been an interesting day for me. I went to show a house. And, oh wait, I have to introduce myself because some people on here may or may not know who I am. My name is Corey, and I do a bunch of different things. Real estate is what I'm doing right now, focusing on, but I also have a gift shop online website that sells just moose stuff. It's called mooseville.com, certified affordable housing provider. There's my rundown. Welcome. And it's good to see you all. Hi, Heidi. Hi. And just a question. Do you ever have a day when you just are totally worn out? Like you're unfocused, you're unproductive, things don't go right at work, things are blah, 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 right? All this kind of good stuff. What happens? It's like you're so productive the few days before that, like you can't see, but I'm like a few days before that, I'm talking with my hands here. And then all of a sudden, bam, you hit a wall and you can't figure out like what you're doing. You can't figure out what's happening. Why am I feeling like this? Well, the best thing to do, because I do that, because you're just going and going and going and you're just like being productive at work, or then all of a sudden something does happen at work or, you know, in your business or whatever. And then you're like, oh. So what do you got to do? What do you got to do? Take a breath. All right. Are you ready? We're going to take you've done this before. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere, but let's just take a deep breath because I need to do this. Right, Stephanie? Right where you work. And Heidi, I know that too, right? I don't know who else. But anyways, if you're on, say hello. But anyways, let's just take a deep breath. Ready? And you like breathe in really deep. And then you hold it for a second or two. And then you let it breathe out. And then do it again. And then you breathe out again, right? Hi, Dad. How's it going, Dad? I just saw you pop on. And imagine, just really do that. Even if you have to go into the restroom, if you're at work or something, just go in there and just do it. Or go in there and scream into your hand. Sometimes that works too. But do the breath, do the breath thing, really. Do the breath thing. See, it does. It works well. It helps you kind of reset things and you get some oxygen flowing. Because I know when I'm like all stressed out or something's not going right, then I feel like I sometimes even hold my breath. Like I catch myself holding my breath. Have you ever done that? It's pretty crazy, isn't it? Anyways, yeah. So today I drove 2 hours to show a house, 2 hours up and then 2 hours back. So I got there, showed the house, and they weren't interested. It's probably a house I shouldn't have jumped into but I had other plans and I was going to do this and that, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, they didn't want it. So my plan on that house is to actually sell it, probably using an auction company. So hopefully that this week it will start going, and it's in Old Town. It's actually a pretty good deal. Old Town, right next to University of Maine. It does need a lot of work, but it's a good deal. So that felt like a wasted trip. But it wasn't totally wasted because probably 30, 45 minutes of it was dry. I was talking to my friend. No, I was not. Like, I had my little ear pods in. So I was talking to my friend, Crystal, who's also a sales rep. And we were talking about, what do you think we were talking about? What do you think? We were talking about moose. There's some idea like this forming in my head. So I got it. It popped, somebody popped it in to a chat or something that we had the other day, and I was like, oh, it's a good idea. So I'm pursuing it, and I'll keep you posted on that. That's going to be probably 2 or 3 months out at least. But don't forget, April 30th, there's something launching. So just keep watching. So anyways, sometimes you just need to talk to somebody. You need to talk to somebody to get it out. If you have an idea, a thought process of what, I think my dog might start barking. Pepe might start barking, but nope, he just laid back down. So anyways, or sometimes, you just need someone to remind you to take that breath. But if you have some ideas, sometimes getting those out and talking about those, it's like really good. It helps so much. Remember that list of passions and hobbies and interests that I had you write a couple weeks ago? And if you don't have it, get writing it. Because guess what? It's going to change your life, because eventually something is going to stick. So when I have days like today, when I feel like I'm hitting a wall or something like that, I take out my list and I just dream a little bit, and I think, what will happen if I get this or do this? And then I start writing. And when I start writing, that's when my things start to get lighter, feel better, and just dream a little bit. It's fun, even if it's like something different at work that you're trying to do, or your job. So I have a funny story. When I had my store, my gift shop in downtown Farmington, there was this back section, and the first year I was trying to figure out what to do with it, because I wanted to do something special, but I didn't know what to do. And so I found these benches, and they were really cool benches. They had a moose on them, and so I put the bench in the back, and I had some trees, and I was making it looked like Christmas. That's what I wanted to do, like a little Christmas scene that people could go in and like they were walking through a little winter wonderland. Well, it was good. It looked pretty and everything, but what happened was the teenagers would come into the store, and it was kind of like a little bit secluded in the back away from the rest of the store. So the teenagers would come in before they would go to the movies, and they would sit on the bench and start making out. And I usually wasn't I wasn't in the front of the store at the time. I might have been in the back packing orders or whatever. But my employee Donna, she would come in and she'd be like, "There's teenagers and they're sitting in the bench and they're making out." And I was like, "All right, so we got to go get them out." So we did. But anyways, just think about that. And that's kind of like, I thought about it. And even if it's just like an improvement in your work or your business or whatever, it's something little. Write about it, think about it, dream about it, and then make it happen. But it doesn't happen unless you write it down and then put a date on it. Like, figure out what your time frame is. Sometimes you just need to nurture it a little bit. There's a cool book. It's an old book. I don't even know how old it is, but it's called All You Can Do Is All You Can Do, but All You Can Do Is Enough by A.L. Williams. He sold life insurance and stuff, term life insurance. And it's a really good book. But it's old. It's definitely old. I don't even know. Let's see. I'm not going to try to find the published in, I don't know, 1988. It's almost older than I am. Okay, not by a few years, but anyways, it's a good book, and it's got a good message. All you can do is all you can do, but all you can do is enough. So just think about that too, because it's true. When you get overwhelmed with things, just, just remember that just take a breath, take some breaths, a lot of breaths, breathe. And don't forget your puzzle. Like, get a puzzle. It doesn't have to be a moose puzzle, but it can be. I know where you can get them, mooseville.com, but just get a puzzle or something small that you can do and write or put together. Maybe you like to clean. Maybe you take out one drawer and you just clean the drawer in your kitchen, like your junk drawer. Get rid of all the stuff in it, organize it, and look at it and be like, wow, I just accomplished a lot. Even though it's maybe not a lot in your brain right now, it is a lot because it's just something that you accomplished. So when you start putting your puzzle pieces together, your puzzle will come together and it will look beautiful in the end. So just remember that. And, you can start thinking about, dreaming about things in your life. Maybe it's, like for me, there's a place in the back of my house that I want to change and make into just a little patio, just make it nice, put some fence up and whatever. And, maybe put a fire pit. Well, I have a fire pit, but I want to put a little, put it so that I can sit down, whatever, enjoy it, right? And I keep looking at it every day. And every day, it's probably not going to cost a lot of money. It's going to take some labor and stuff, like some muscles, right? But I just think about it every day. And when I get to the point of getting down and feeling like, oh, I'm hitting a wall, I go and look out there and I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm going to keep focusing so that I can get a little bit more money so that I can fix it and get it good. So, and Kat's just making an appearance. But that's pretty much it for tonight. I'm feeling better, and it's because I took a breath, and I also had a little fire in the fire pit in case you saw that from earlier. But reach out to me if you have some ideas or you want to talk through some stuff. Cats like to be patted, so but reach out to me. Just talk things over, and we can figure out a plan. I'm pretty good at it, pretty good at brainstorming, and the cat's really trying to get in the picture. But I'm a good listener. There he is, and tail, and yeah. So, anyways, that's about it for tonight. I will talk to you tomorrow at some point. All right. Have a good night and good day tomorrow. Woohoo!